Hey guys, I just want to make a quick video showing you my new updated amp settings or equipment settings, because the link that's in the description to all my videos just shows the settings on my actual physical amp, and when I'm recording my tutorials or my original songs and covers, I do it all with amp simulators. I don't actually use a real physical amp. So I figured I'd show you the settings for that. This is the GarageBand project for the landing that I'm working on. I'll show you the settings for each track that I use. It's really simple. I don't do anything too complicated, so this won't be a very long video. My amp sims come from a program called Line 6 Pod Farm. Okay, and I'm using this amp. It's called Tread Plate Dual. I think it's a simulation of the Mesa Boogie dual rectifier. And all I do is I have the drive setting on 45, and for heavier songs I turn it up to 50, and I don't touch any of these other settings over here because I just keep my sound pretty uniform throughout all my different songs. The bass, I keep at 40. The middle, between 40 and 45. Treble is around 85, presence around 90, and the volume is at like 75. Okay, and then I just have a simple noise gate on it to cut, you know, like the buzz and the hiss when the guitar is not playing, so just cut some of that out. When I'm doing like harder songs, like metal type songs, I turn the threshold pretty much all the way up, because when you have the gain up higher, there's more noise. And the compressor, I just have simple settings. The threshold is at 20 and the gain is at 0. And I just have a slight EQ curve here. The mids are dropped a little bit, and the higher frequencies are turned up just a little bit. But I actually do most of my EQing inside of GarageBand. So that's the basic setting for most of my songs right there. And when I'm recording, I record one track of the guitar, and then after that I record the same thing 3 more times. So it's actually 4 tracks of guitar on top of each other to make it sound heavier. And the more tracks you have, the heavier it sounds, but you have to be careful because if you do too many tracks, it'll start sounding really fizzy and washed out or whatever. So, and then back in GarageBand, right here is one track of the distorted guitar. It's probably not going to sound good with the microphone on the camera, but I'll give you a little example here. Here's just one track by itself. And then when you add the number 2, and then you add number 3, and number 4. So it just sounds heavier and it just sounds a lot better. Don't copy and paste your tracks either. Re-record each one as you go. Okay, and then the settings on my distorted rhythm guitar, I have a low pass and a high pass. And basically the high pass cuts off really low frequencies to make room for your bass and your kick drum. So it just cuts out all the unnecessary low ends. And the low pass cuts off all the unnecessary high ends, so you can make more room for your cymbals and hi-hats and your lead guitar. And if you want to know the settings for those, the low pass, I have the curve starting at 4,394 Hertz for this song. It can be different for every song, so that's for this one. And on the high pass, I have it set to 166, looks like 162, somewhere in there. And then here's the EQ curve that I do. This is always different for every single song too. You just kind of have to mess with it. Usually I just drop the mids and I up the bass and the treble, but for this song, I did something a little bit more like this. This is the high mids, the low mids, and the bass. And that is pretty much it for the rhythm guitar. Like I said, it's really simple. I don't spend a whole lot of time on this. I'm not professional. And then I add, of course, like 20% reverb and a little bit of echo. And I add more reverb and echo for the lead guitar tracks. And they have the same thing, the low pass, high pass, except this lead guitar. You can hear the echo on there. I have a track echo here. It's a straight 8. That means it echoes every 1/8 of a measure, I think. And the EQ on that is very slight. It's different than the rhythm guitar, but that's for the lead guitar. And then I add more echo and more reverb for the lead tracks because I want them to stick out more than the rhythm guitar. That is my guitar settings for how I record, so hope you learned a little bit, and thanks for watching.